that one.
Close the shop, let's take a drive. Take a break from 9 to 5. It's so great to be alive. Oh yeah. We could ride some roller skates. We could skate around the lake. We don't know how we'll fake it. Oh yeah. Strolling, strolling. We can have fun just strolling, rocking, rolling. Oh yeah. Let's forget about the time. Let's relax and ease our mind. We deserve to just feel fine. Oh yeah. We can stroll the mezzanine.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Secure the Bag with your host, me, Laker Girl. Stephanie Beard is my real name. And if you're serious, where, here on Monday, Monday is where we build the bag. If you missed last week's show, which was Friday, this show will air every Monday and Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are serious about growing your freedom fund, this is the episode that puts your foundation in place. Before we get into everything, I have to put the disclaimer in, and this is not financial advice. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Everything shared on this show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. And you really just want to trade based on your own risk tolerance. Um, so last Friday, I'm going to do a really quick recap on what we discussed. We discussed stocks, what a stock is, and what options are. Again, stocks are ownership, which means when you buy shares, you own a piece of that company. So that means that you can sell anytime you want when the market is open. You can sell those stocks at any time. Options are leverage, and options are a little more difficult. As a beginner, you definitely want to just stay with stocks for a certain period of time until you can really get to learn what options are. How to do options. Our options are leverage. You control 100 shares with less money, but faster gains. You get faster gains and faster losses as well. So first, you have to set the foundation, and then acceleration second, which is options. Options accelerate, stock sets the foundation. All right. So today's focus is we're going to talk about the platforms that are out there that you can utilize. And your platform is your financial home, and this is where your bag lives, your freedom fund lives. So you got to choose carefully what fits you best. And so I use Robinhood, which is the one that I began with, and then I also use Webull. Those are the two platforms that I'm on. And of course I have other platforms for cryptocurrency, and we'll get into that as well. um, so let's start with Robinhood, because Robinhood is more beginner friendly. It's best for first time traders. It's a clean design, easy to buy stocks and options. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up a. See, I'm always touching stuff on here. I got to get used to StreamYard. Let's move up here. I'll move down here. I'm gonna put up a screen of all of the platforms that you can pick from. So Robinhood, as I started with, it's a clean design. It's easy to buy stocks and options. You can get instant deposits, and you can also buy fractional shares. And it has a simple interface. Now the cons with it, though, there's limited research tools on Robinhood, and sometimes it can encourage over trading, so you have to be very disciplined. This show is once we want to show you, or I want to show you, how to be very disciplined when you do decide to trade or buy stocks. One tip though with Robinhood is you use Robinhood for learning, and like we said, we're not doing any gambling. There's no gambling involved when you're purchasing stocks or using or trading with options. Next is Webull. Webull is for chart lovers. If you learn or want to learn how to read charts, which I do recommend, charts will give you an idea on how to trade and what to purchase and what to buy and what profits are going to be made. It's best for a growing trader. So again, growing traders. If you're already in the game, you might want to also get into Webull. It has advanced charts, extended. It also have extended trading hours, meaning that you can trade after hours. When the market closed here on the West Coast at 1 o'clock, you can still trade on Webull. You could also do paper trading, and we'll go into more detail on what paper trading is. Not in this show, but we will get into that. Will be a topic. These shows here on Monday and Fridays will only be 20 and 30 minutes. Like I said, I want to pop in and pop out. Uh, Webull is also great on your mobile and desktop. So if you use it on your phone, on the small device, or on your computer, the interface looks very nice on there. Now, the con regarding Webull, though, it can feel overwhelming at first. And I do remember when I first did get Webull, I was a little overwhelmed with it, but and still, I'm still learning it. But I do like to use that platform. Now, Fidelity is for long-term users, which I definitely encourage people to become, especially if you're a beginner, a long-term trader. But Fidelity is for long-term wealth builders. It's best for dividends and long-term investing. It has strong research there. There's no payment for order flow. We'll get into some of these terms that I'm using. We will define those in different shows. It also have Fidelity has great customer service, great customer service, and it's also safe and it's been established for many years. I've used Fidelity for my 401ks. Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab is a very familiar name. Um, Charles Schwab is for serious money. It's a serious money platform. So it's best for business owners and professionals. So if you are that person, it gives you deep education there with Charles Schwab. It's good for larger accounts. If you have a large portfolio already and you want to get more detail and get more involved with your portfolio, Charles Schwab is a great place to be. And it also has retirement and brokerage. It's all in one. Okay. TD Ameritrade, which is not on here, but TD Ameritrade is also Thinkorswim. So it is here. I forgot they did change their name, or it's Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade. It's best for technical traders. If you're a technical trader, be our guest. Jump in. Thinkorswim. I haven't touched Thinkorswim yet, but I have used TD Ameritrade in the past. But it's best for technical traders. It has powerful charts there. Powerful charts. If you get into chart reading, um, that is the place to be. Advanced option tools there as well. And it's best for later stage traders. So if you're already in the game, that will be a great platform for you to, if you're not already there, is to look into that one for yourself. All right. Back. Hey guys, I'm back. Now, how to choose your platform? You got to ask yourself, am I learning or am I scaling? You have to say, do I need simplicity or tools? Will I trade often or hold long term? And you just really want to start simple and then you upgrade later. All right. Now, I personally use, like I said, multiple platforms: Robinhood, Webull, Coinbase, all these other platforms I do utilize. Um, it really depends on how big your portfolio is, the account size, and your trading style, and what your long term goals are. So, you definitely want to pay attention to that for choosing the platform for yourself. Now, the real pros is really good for, like I said, Robinhood was my first trading app. And I think why people love it is that you can start with very little money. It has clean buttons, easy to learn, shows your balance instantly, as I mentioned, makes buying stocks very simple. And then the menus aren't confusing. On Webull, the menu can kind of get confusing for you and overwhelming for a lot of people if you don't know how to maneuver around these platforms. Fractional shares let you buy pieces of expensive stocks. So Robinhood is like training wheels. So if you're a beginner, definitely want to start there. It's perfect for beginners. Webull, you want, again, learning charts. It's more advanced. I think people love Webull because it shows how the price moves. It has paper trading and practice money. Paper trading is practice money. So you can actually go in and trade with practice money, not your own money. So we'll get into that on the next episode and showing you, once you lay down your foundation and logging in and creating that account, then we can then move on to those type of terms and transfer and define those. Back to Webull. It has extended trading hours. Again, you could trade after 1 p.m. if you're on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. It helps you learn timing. It helps you really learn how to time when you're going in and purchasing stocks or trading options. So Webull teaches you how the market breathes. It really does. As for Fidelity, it's, again, if you want, hey, and a lot of people want this. I want my money safe. If you're saying that to yourself, I want my money safe. People love it. It's because it's very stable and it's trusted. It's a trusted platform. It's been around for a very long time. Again, the strong customer support is there. If you have any issues, you can definitely contact customer support. They're very good at their job. It's good for long-term investing. Long-term investing is always the way you want to go when you're a beginner, especially. It pays dividends very well. It pays dividends very well, and it's not flashy, and it is very safe. It is very safe. Fidelity is, you can see it and you can say to yourself, it's like a vault. It's like a vault. Charles Schwab, I think why people love Charles Schwab is because there's strong education behind it. It can grow with you. It's good for business owners, as I mentioned before, retirement and brokerage all in one there. So Schwab is for building, it's for builders. And Thinkorswim, again, you want pro tools, you're good at what you're doing, you feel confident, you're already in the game. It has those powerful charts, it has advanced option tools, best for serious traders, full control of risk there, full control of risk. And this is the Formula One car of trading platforms is Thinkorswim. All right. Now, I really want to get into, just want to take a second and say your trading app doesn't just hold your money. It really trains your habits. And here, when you build strong habits, you become very disciplined. You become very disciplined. Okay. And let's see. Let's put that up right there. See, right here, we're going to put, actually, not yet. We are going to put up, I already put that up. Okay, no. So let me get back to this real quick. So when you become disciplined, you create great habits. And when you start to trade and buy stocks, some of these apps can train you to rush. They could train you to rush, and some train you to think. Some train you to protect. And over time, those habits become your results. So when you use these apps, please just make sure that you don't want it to make it feel like it's a game to you. Your brain really starts treating your money like points, and you don't want that. And not real dollars tied to real bills and real dreams. That's how people wake up one day and they realize they blew their bag trying to catch one more move. You got to be very disciplined. Discipline is the key word here, discipline. But when you use platforms that slow you down, that make you think, that make you confirm your trades, your discipline grows. And again, I'm not, you're going to keep hearing me saying discipline, because you want to discipline yourself, because discipline builds confidence, and confidence builds consistency. and consistency builds your bag. Your platform is like your workout gym. If you work out in chaos, your results are going to be chaotic. But if you train in structure, your results will be structured. So when choosing these platforms, when choosing, when you're choosing any of these platforms, you guys, right here, I'm going through these. When you're choosing these platforms, you choose your financial home. Please just choose wisely because where your money lives will decide how your money behaves. And how your money behaves, of course, decides how your life feels. Your show just be so you just want to make sure that we Robinhood, if you are a beginner, choose Robinhood. Choose Robinhood. You will get used to it. It's so easy to maneuver around it. But again, stay disciplined at the same time. Stay disciplined at the same time. Now, I know that Robinhood, it fits personalities. You know, when you feel like if you have the personality where you want to understand the charts again, we've done that. We told you about that. And Robinhood is for the beginners. So you guys, these are the platforms up on here that you can pick your platform, and that's how you do it. That's how you figure out which one fits you best. Now let's get into how to start and open your trading account. Okay. So I have 10 to 9 steps on how to open up it. You pick the platform that fits you best. Okay. The Robinhood and the Webull, I think if you're a beginner, again, those are the two top ones. And again, Robinhood would be your first one. You create your account. You click on open account. You enter your legal name, your address, your date of birth, your social security, employment information, and it's really just normal security questions that they're going to ask you. And it's only for identity verification. It's not for marketing. They're not using your information for marketing. You want to choose your account. When you choose that account, you pick individual brokerage account, not Roth, not IRA, and not savings. This is your trading account. Then the next step you will link your bank account. Add your checking account so you can move in and out. Most apps use instant verification, or you can manually enter your routing number and your account number. You also want to wait. Now, the fifth step is once you do all of that, those 4 steps, then you wait for your approval. And sometimes approvals can be instant. Some can be that same day or up to 2 to 3 business days, depending on which platform you choose. Excuse me. Then you also, the next step would be you have to fund your account and start small. Just deposit money you can afford to learn with. Remember that. You want to deposit money you can afford to learn with. You can start from $50 to $300 is really the perfect amount to start with. The next step is you turn on your 2-factor security. Protect your bag. You want to make sure you protect your bag because we know there's scammers out there. There's people that know how to get into people's accounts. Of course, I haven't had that issue, but when you set that on 2-factor security, you're protecting your bag, and you always use that 2-step login protection. And your next step is please to make you're going to make your first stock buy. So when you make that first stock buy, like Apple, SPY, NVIDIA, etc., you want to use a limit order so you control your price. And we are going to talk about limit orders and stop orders in our in one of the episodes, probably on the Monday, because Monday we build the bag and we set the foundation. Friday is where we secure the bag. So you're going to make that first stock buy, and when you do, you're going to be so excited. And the last step is before you even jump into options, you guys, before you even think about getting to options, you want to make 5 to 10 stock trades first before you think about it, because options are very difficult when, and I'm not trying to scare you, because once you get into options, you're going to be a very happy person. But you have to stay disciplined. You have to stay disciplined when you get into those options, okay? That is a must. All right. So when you do your first these are the top stocks right here, you guys, today. These are the top beginning stocks to buy. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving you advice here. This is education and for entertainment purposes only. But these are top beginner stocks. They just started. It's factual. It's been proven. Apple, Amazon. These are things that people use in their daily life. Um, SPY is an ETF. It's a SPY is a stock that has a group of stocks in one. It has a lot of technical stocks in there. So, and we'll get into that as well. Again, this is a 20 to 30-minute show. SPY and also SPDR, those are ETFs. And ETFs are groups of a lot of stocks in one. And those are good to trade with. Those are good to buy. Those are good to put in your money, put your money in, because it has really good stocks in the group. So NVIDIA, we know NVIDIA is a great stock. Microsoft, people use Word, Excel, all those platforms. Get into it. Apple, I love Apple. I'm an Apple user again. And just from my personal experience, you guys, just from my personal experience, I could tell you Apple has made me over $40,000. 40,000, and I am not lying. I'm not lying. I have had Apple was the one when the stock market failed, or was when it crashed back in 2020. Oh boy, boy, oh boy. Apple made me tons of money. It was the biggest part of my portfolio. Um, I still own Apple. My portfolio is still sitting nice. I have Tesla. And again, my daily thing that I do, and I don't watch, I watch Squawk on the Street, but I don't I don't watch it all day. I might jump in, jump out, jump in, but early in the morning, like I said, my routine is I get up at 6:25 a.m., get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and I turn on Squawk on the Street. The market opens at 6:30. The best tidbit I could tell you is, and the resources here um, are, you never trade in those first 30 minutes. You watch the market. You watch it and see what it's going to do. Because a lot of people, you can see the market turning red in the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Within an hour, it could go right back up. So you want to watch it. You want to watch it in the first 30 minutes and see how that day is going to go. Like this morning, I woke up 6:25 a.m. I go straight to, as soon as the market opened at 6:30, I go straight to my platforms. I go to Robinhood. I log into my Robinhood and I check. Right now. I have in Robinhood right now. I have over. Let me see. I have long-term options right now. I have some swing trades involved, and we're going to talk about long-term, short-term swing trades, day trading. We're going to talk about all of that, so you can find. Day trading is something you don't want to do. Day trading is not what you want to do. You're not ready for that if you're a beginner. But if you are advanced, of course, you know how day trading works. Right now, of course, I have silver. Silver is doing very amazing. I have an option right now that I purchased silver, and I'm just telling some people this. I purchased silver. I purchased the $55 call. It expires in February. I chose it. I said by February 20th, I said that this stock, silver, will go to $55 and beyond. It's over $55 right now. It's at $69.71. So I am in the green. I am making profit right now with this option. I bought this option on December 12th, and I bought it for $460. It is right now at $1,545. So I could sell it right now if I want to. It went as high as $1,800. So it dropped because the stock went up to $73. So when it went up to $73, I was in profit. I was over right now I'm 27 I'm 234% over in profit. So when it went up to $73, guys, I probably could have sold and I would have sold, but I don't watch my stocks like that. And then we're also going to talk about stop limits and limited. So you can set your stop limit. So say for example, I don't want to go into detail right now. I'm going to say that for an episode because I want to make sure that I'm covering everything exactly how it should be said. Um, but going back to this silver option that I purchased, I am saying that I'm going to sell it before February 20th. In other words, so I don't wait till the last minute. I don't wait until February 19th, 18th to sell it. I probably will sell it probably in a week or two, depending on what silver is going to do. That is one. I got one option there, but I have two options over on Webull that I purchased for less money. But I have two silver options on there, and it's a short term option. I'm saying by January 16th that it will go up to well, it's past the same option 50. I think. Let me look at Webull. Don't get me lying here. Let me go into it. Go into my Webull and I'll tell you what I purchased there. Okay, I bought the $70 call because it dropped. Remember, it dropped. So I went in and I purchased two more options on the Webull side. Let me see, how much did I buy these contracts for? And again, options are when you purchase it, you get 100 contracts for a low price or for a set price. I have two contracts, and this is one thing about Webull. I'm up $111 right now on Webull with these two options. So that's the profit I'm up right now. That one is small, but I'll take it. Any profit is good. But I'm not selling that one. It doesn't expire until January 16. I do believe that silver will go past 70. I think, excuse me, I think it will go back up $73. And based off the charts that I read, because I have learned how to read the charts. But going back to Robinhood, and that's the only option. I don't do a lot of options on Webull. I do a lot on Robinhood because I'm so used to that platform. Webull, again, can become overwhelming if you can't read their platform. They have a light platform and then they have a very advanced platform. So you got to really get used to that platform. It can become overwhelming. I also have applied. The sticker symbol is APLD. I bought the $30 call. And I don't know, something is in my throat here. I bought the $30 call. I bought it on December the 17th. I bought it for $260. It is up. I am up 117% right now in profit. Okay. Meaning that I am up today alone. I am up $92, but the total return right now is $305 on that one. And it doesn't expire until March 20th. I always go out 3 to 6 months or even years. My next option that I have right now, you guys, I'm just going to let you know what I have, and that's doing well. I have assist options. I have 6 of those. And I have it all the way out until next year, January 15, 2027. Those options are very low, you guys. And I've done some education and reading and finding out some research on it and finding out assist is definitely going to do well. I have BBAI. I have a $5 call. And that's out to January 15, 2027. Right now, that stock is, I am under $19. I'm not worried. You know why I'm not worried? Because this option, I bought it back in June. This option doesn't expire until January 15, 2027. When it's low like that, I go back in and I start buying more. Because by January 2027, there will be profit. And when you buy more of it, you could sell one, keep 2. If you have 3 of them, you could sell 2, keep 3. Just keep doing it. And then with silver, what I've done with silver, I've been trading options with silver. Oh, I got 1 minute, you guys. I gotta go. I was just getting too involved with this. All right, you guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. We will see you back here on Friday where we will secure the bag. You guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I wasn't watching the time here, but that's okay. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you back here on Secure the Bag, y'all. Stay dry. Here on the West Coast, it's raining, y'all.